Let's turn to the US, and a teenager has been arrested over the shooting deaths of 2 people during another night of Black Lives Matter protests in Wisconsin. It is the 3rd day of unrest after police shot Jacob Blake 7 times in the city of Kenosha.
This city had already seen considerable levels of violence. Last night saw a considerable increase. This was the moment a teenager carrying a rifle was chased by a crowd. As he fell, shots were fired. 2 people were killed and 1 seriously injured. 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse has been arrested on suspicion of first-degree homicide. On the streets last night, there had been a prominent presence of freelance law enforcement. In many ways, the fatal shooting was an incident waiting to happen here. As rioters confronted the National Guard in the city centre, militia-style groups had positioned themselves across the city. They offered armed protection of businesses and property. Confrontation came easily.
2 people are dead. This is not a police action. This is not the action, I believe, of those who set out to do protests. It is the persons who were involved after the legal time, involved in illegal activity that brought violence to this community.
In the midst of it all, residents who've watched America's summer of unrest from a distance turn up on their doorstep.
It's horrible. It's a horrible situation. Nothing happens here, so it's scary. It's very, very scary. So.
Made worse by the fact that there was live gunfire.
Yes, it was live gunfire. My husband, I called him because somebody called me to tell me that it was gunfire in front of my house. So when I called him, I was scared for him. And he was like, I'm okay, we're down on the ground.
It all started in Kenosha with the police shooting of Jacob Blake. No one here can say when it will end or how. And so this Wisconsin city that's endured 3 nights of unrest braces itself for night number 4. This amidst dynamics of confrontation that have taken a very dark turn. The question in these circumstances is, after the shooting starts, when does it stop? James Matthews, Sky News, in Kenosha, Wisconsin.